Yep, yep, yep. It's me, back again, D-Boy, West Coast Uncensored. How's everybody doing out there in the uncensored world? And why I say uncensored, because we don't really want to censor things here. With everything that's going on, right? Which censorship's all over the place. We uncensor things because the truth is in. Why would you censor things and not want them to be heard? Reality is there's some crumbs you left showing proof what you're doing and what's happening. Ha ha ha. I had to say that though, because I just have to say that. But on a positive note, in building yourselves, using aspects of growth, using all the stuff that we talk about here at West Coast Uncensored. Past, now, right? We are in, this is actually the last day of fall. So we're going to have a little last day of fall. First day tomorrow, the 21st, is the first day of winter, known as the solstice. Notice that word soul is in the stis, right? There's something connected to that. And we need to know. And also, what's your energy like? What's going on when you have these things going on? When you have seasons and you have variations of the change of weather of the sun as it goes into different things. Remember, we just ended fall. Notice the word fall, like I fell, I fall. Why is it fall? Because the sun is changing into a place now where fall represents the fall from the highest point of summer, where we get the grandest or highest heat, right? And we fell to fall. Now we're going into winter, which is the death. So we have a fall, we start falling, and then we have the death. Sound like a story a little bit? Sound like something familiar? It's very ancient. There's all kinds of ancient stories that have allegories that are connected to this story, right? I mean, it's all there. And a little closer, it's all allegoric. Yep, 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 yep. Pay, right? We do so much language here. This is off the cuff, though, today. We're not going to do word of the day today. So why am I saying that? This whole thing of the change, right? The change of the fall to the death of winter is represented in the sun's actions through the summer. As it goes downward to the fall, it starts falling to its death, which is actually significant into tomorrow through the 25th, where the sun was reported not to have any movement. And then for 3 days, no movement. They would say the same. Actually, they would say the sun died. And then by the 25th, it would rise again, because it was the movement upward towards the north again would start its journey. That's why the whole thing of Capricorn being a goat. Why is a goat in Capricorn? What's that significant to? It's the climb. Goats are really good, outstanding balance climbers on mountains and cliffs and really good footing. One of their gifts they have in their hooves made up in their balance is their balance in high places, goats. And why I say that Capricorn represents that. And it's the upward, from the 25th on, the goat starts moving upwards to the hill of spring, which is springing forward. But right now it's significant because that 3-day cycle from 21 to 25, it's reported no movement, so it's called being in a tomb. That's his ancient stuff where it comes from. Sound familiar to the season and some other stories that you heard, and one that's a very, very Roman European story, which we all know. We're celebrating a certain day, which shall be nameless, but you all know, wink, wink. Not trying to step on too, but those who are awake and want more knowledge, it's time to know and not fall for the okie doke anymore. I'm an okie doke stuffer. I mean, that's really what I'm about, knowing truth. And when I look at my journey for 31 big ones years, naturally, it's been the unveiling after unveiling after unveiling after unveiling for me. And it continues. So when I look at stuff like that, I see that, And I understand this also represents what's happening in you, right? This is what's happening in you. So take notice of this. That's why we have the ancient stories of the kingdom being within you. The latest is the kingdom's within you. It's always within you. And even in the context of that scripture that I'm talking about, that script, you are, is the context of this is happening to you, of the growth of you dying. The leaves fall, and the leaves crunch into brown and become hard, and they die, they decay. Death, winter. It's called Old Man Winter, right? And all these stuffs are relevant because it's your growth, your time, your time that's connected to you, because all this is within you, right? It's all within you. Above and below are connected. And actually, like a mirror image of above and below, in without. That's why inner understanding or inner standing is huge. And understanding that the inner standing and all those words of the standings, notice that the standing means you're standing erect, straight up. You know how to stand. You don't lean. You don't lean because you're not a leaner. What I mean by that, you don't need a cane. Notice that word cane. Cane is something to stabilize you because you can't stand on your own, so you need a lean post or a cane. This is you operating in a standing, inner standing, understanding. These all have significant meanings, and I've went over those in the past. Look at past videos of understanding, and overstanding. But understanding is your PowerPoint of your plug-in. Know how to operate in these seasons. That's why the ancients would celebrate this through gatherings. And I know some say, oh, they're this and that. Yeah, keep that judgment of your masters telling you, even though they always do it. Or don't touch that because it's of this. When the foundation of what they do is that. And I went over this dogma and getting rid of dogma. Dogma is for you not to know. That's why there's secrets all the time. What's secrets? Secrets connected to sacred. Remember the language. We've been big language folks if you watch this video. If you're hanging on and getting it, you're going to see etymology is something that's not even taught in your schools, not even taught. You got to learn etymology. It's not even taught at these universities who are supposed to be teaching universal knowledge. Makes me get a again. I know. It's not about believing, because right in the center of believe, and I've had one over this word, is lie. Be a lie. Ain't me no more. Don't subscribe to that channel. Click my subscription and shout out to me and like this video when it's posted. But anyways, the basic, what I'm talking about with this is knowing that this solstice, the 4 seasons are cardinal signs. And we're in the death sign, or we're in the death of winter sign, but winter always has a promise of rising again. 3 days in the tomb. The sun was called 3 days in the tomb. Way before, yeah, you know what I mean. Way before, was it plagiarized? 100% it is. 110, 120. Let's take it next level. Truth. Not getting part truths, but it's time. I'm telling you, we're living at a time you need to know it, and you need to do things expedient within yourself and your growth and taking care of you in a deeper way within, without, health, all that stuff. This is just the beginning. Getting back on some certain things that you haven't seen me, haven't had some new ones. You will be seeing them now. You guys have a great day. Remember, yep. And backwards, what's that? Pay. Breathing in, breathing out is receiving and giving. Remember that. Learning how to breathe is connected to you. And when I say breathe, I'm not talking about just breathing. I'm talking about learning how to breathe connected to the inner self. You, the real you, not the outside you. Because that thing ages. But you within always is. You guys have a great day. boy, hit the uppers, the subscribe, right? Likes. You're going to see this all above when this comes out. All right, have a great day. Have a great day. I got to hit it manually.